Hey, all my people, how you doing? I hope you're having a damn good day. Back at it again, episode number 3 of the AC Milan career mode. We had a great start to the career mode, great first few games, and now we're hopping on into it. We have a Marcelo debut. I only realized after recording that I hadn't given Marcelo his debut, so had to chuck him in this game. First game up, of course, we got our first game in the Champions League in the next one, so we had to rotate slightly, but very exciting times. And Marcelo, people, he had a game and a half. He was involved in a lot of the goals. He probably scored the goal of the episode, to be honest. So stay tuned for that one for sure. But first goal goes to Salamakers. We see that brilliant combination play between Brahim and Salamakers for his first on the day. Just wondrous scenes. They really are striking up a partnership and one to behold. And as you can see right here again, Salamakers to Brahim. It is Team Bro on the alert here. And here's Marcelo's first goal for the club. Absolutely greened it outside of the foot. Romero stood no chance whatsoever. Absolute pinger of an effort. And like I say, definitely goal of the episode for sure. Man showing that class is permanent, form is temporary, and it doesn't matter with age. You just got refined skills at that point. And absolutely thundered that one into the back of the net. Like I say, Romero stood no chance outside of the foot. Absolutely mute. I'm lost for words. Absolutely lost for words. But Venezia were kind of bad in this. Like they did not come to play whatsoever. And we see here Marcelo cutting it inside, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who gets his start on the season, his first start on the season, ramps it in to the back of the net. And that was only at half time. We were down. We were up 4-0 at half time. Venezia, like I say, they were kind of punched in the mouth, and they didn't really recover. But I'm kind of going against the run of play here. This man right here, he damn well sat Mike McGann down and like absolutely rocketed it into the roof of the net. And then the audacity of this man at the San Siro to come to the camera and damn well act as though he's just won them the cup final at AC Milan. Like the audacity, like it made me so mad. But Marcelo, he took it personally. He damn near intercepted perfectly, putting across, and Salamakis for his brace on the day. Man's got a goal, well, 2 goals now, and an assist. So don't forget that. And then, speaking of class, though, Eden Hazard, since he's come, he has been very saucy, very classy, and just so effortless with that goal. We did make that final change. Florenzi coming on just to solidify that win for us, you know. I mean, I don't think 6-1 was ever in doubt, but you never know. You never know. But well, we played it quite cool. That game was a very good game to start off the episode with. So, yeah, you know, we got the boys firing on all cylinders. We got shit happening. It's good. It's good. Gets the confidence up, and of course we've been rotating the team sufficiently, so there won't be any unhappy sailors. But now we've got our first game against Borussia Dortmund. Of course, Champions League. We did go ahead and change up the Champions League group. Of course, I don't really want to go into it of why I changed it compared to the real ones that happened in real life. I just think that's in the past, and we're moving on into the future. So our first game is going to be against Borussia Dortmund. It's going to be an absolute banger. AC Milan versus Dortmund. I mean, teams that are historically very good. Historically very good. And of course, AC Milan have got a lot of heritage and history within this competition itself. And I'm wanting to restore that in this career mode. So hopefully we can pick up a Champions League or two, maybe even a Super Cup while we're at it. But as you can see right there, we've gone with Giroud up front, and more or less the same scene. Hernandez comes in after taking his little break. But I must say though, Dortmund, they got on my absolute nerves because they were doing everything to annoy me, and I was doing everything right, but finishing just was not on. As you see, Giroud, I don't know how he missed that, but he did. And Kubel was on form as Hazard, point blank save. Kubel made a point blank save from Hazard. Header, I don't even know, man. But this was how the entire game went. Like we were creating chance after chance after chance, and we could not find the back of the net. You would think I would finish this, but I tried to be a bit too cheeky, and I couldn't. So we had to make a few changes. Ante Rebic coming on just to try and get us going a bit more. And you see here, he's got a great chance, great save from Kubel yet again. Like, this man was putting out saves like I have never seen. Like, he was prime De Gea in this moment. Finally, just trying to chuck the whole kitchen sink at it. Brahim's coming off for Castellio. But still, we could not do it, man. We could not do it. Calabria's now coming off for Florenzi. and we're still throwing everything at it. Giroud gets a header on. Kubel could not be beaten. He was an absolute man amongst boys today. Benaka tries to whip this one in. It's punched away, edge of the box moments. We're literally a few minutes away from drawing this game. Tried great crossing, but great save nonetheless from Kubel. And Kubel, like I said, man, he was crazy. He was crazy. Dortmund's defense was just not to be beaten today. And even if they were, Kubel was not supposed to be beaten today. It was in the coding. It was always supposed to be. It was meant to be. And that is how the game would unfortunately end, in a 0-0 affair. Eden Hazard, final attempt, striking it from distance. And we've got a corner. But, like I say, it ends in a 0-0. So, yeah. Very depressing. Getting our first Champions League game off to, not the worst start, because, I mean, if you lose, that's the worst start. But, like, with all the chances we made, with all the chances we created, we should have done better with half of them at least. Like, I would have expected this game to be a damn near 2-0 game. And, like, you don't see many attacking highlights from Dortmund, because that's because we were so good at just throwing everybody at them that they just had to sit back, and they rarely had any moments to attack. And Haaland was just parking on the halfway lines, just shouting at his teammates, like saying, "Can you give me some service?" But because we were so toothless up front, I decided to move Zlatan Ibrahimovic into the starting lineup. So we'll see how things go there. As you can see right there, the big man against Roma gets his first start on the season. And he's got a lot to prove. Of course, he is damn near up there in age. I think he's, 39 or 40? So he's got a lot to prove. And of course, it's AC Milan versus Roma first. Well, not first yet, but second versus third. Roma have done fairly well to start their season off, Jose Mourinho's side. And we get an early chance here with Theo Hernandez whipping in across, and the tower himself, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, telling me, "Boss, don't worry, I got this. We got this together. Don't you stress." And he damn well towered in a big time goal. We're up 1-0 against a team that is known to irritate opponents, known to be defensively super gritty, super nasty with how they go about their business. And we're off to a great start against them. Now we're on the front foot, they're on the back foot. But Zlatan Ibrahimovic, what a goal. We scored a few pingers in this one, in this episode, I should say. But we also missed a few sitters too. And Karsdorp, he absolutely smashes one off the crossbar. That could have been a great goal. Well timed, well everything, but unfortunately off the crossbar. And when Roma weren't frustrating us on the defensive end, they came and they stung us with their sharp little tail offensively. That was one of their first attacks of the game. And of course, they had to score off of it. So, yeah, we had the crowd against us at this moment in time. We had to throw a bunch of shit at it. We made 3 changes, and Olivier Giroud, he was the difference maker. Out of those 3 changes, he was the biggest difference maker. We brought on Castillo, we brought on Rebic, and we brought on Giroud. And Giroud bangs it in from a tight angle. There was a defender closing him down. Not actually a tight angle, but like the defender closing him down did make it a bit harder, but he hit that flush. Rui Patricio could not stand a chance, and he celebrates with his signature scorpion kick moment, and we end up getting a massive victory at Roma Stadium against Roma, of course, and that could go a long way into deciding where each team finishes this season. Castellio and Giroud, they're happy as can be, super subs off the bench, of course. Just as I said, Giroud in the team didn't look as good, but we are off to a great start in this AC Milan career mode, peeps. And against Jose Mourinho, of course, we needed our first win against an all-time great manager. Let's not forget that. So he sets his teams up to defend and then score. I'm sure he would have been happy with the point today, knowing how good AC Milan really are. But we said no. We're rewriting the script. We're taking all 3 points home. We're taking it back to the San Siro, and that could potentially propel us up to the top of the table. So just think about that though. But we are going to end off the episode right here, right now. Thank you so much for getting this far. Of course, if you are new to the channel, hit that sub button. Please hit that like button. It's good for the algorithm. It lets YouTube know that I'm doing a good job. And lets me know that I'm doing a good job for you guys. Of course, I'm providing you guys this great service. So, yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys have the damnedest, greatest day. And goodbye for now.